Welcome to Math 1314. This is section 2.7, and we're looking at the last three homework problems live in Connect Math so that you can actually see how to go about graphing these. So I'm looking here at question 8. Now, this is a piecewise defined function. It has two pieces. It has a piece that is less than 3, and it has a piece that's 3 and bigger. So we have to know a little bit about what each piece looks like. Absolute value we know is a V shape. Alright, so I need to make a V shape, but it has to stop at 3. So I have all these tools over here. This tool is to make two dots and it stops. This one is a line. Now, absolute value is a V. So let me pick this tool and I'm put the first dot, the pointy one, at the origin. And now, what about this V? Well, the V makes a diagonal line. So there is a piece of my absolute value. Now the next piece is going to stop at 3. So I need something that's going to go from the origin up to 3, 3. That's where I use this tool now to go from the origin up to 3, 3. Now, that's not right. I didn't go high enough, so I need to erase it. So I need to erase it. Didn't work. I didn't get high enough. Try again. So here's the origin. Now I need to go to 3, 3. That looks like 3, 3. All right, now that would be a open dot there because it does not include the 3. Alright, so I'm going to put an open dot right there. Now, what about this piece? This piece will start at 3 and go bigger. It's a line that goes downward. Alright, so I got a line going downward starting at 3. Well, what happens if you plugged in 3? Minus 3 plus 6 is 3. So therefore, this is a closed-in dot. This next piece will pick up there. Now, where does it go? Well, it's got to be a line because it goes on forever. So I use this tool when I want 2 points. This one goes on forever. So I know it has to start here. Where is the second point? Well, ask yourself, minus x plus 6, what would make it 0? Well, 6, because minus 6 plus 6 is 0, so my second point is there. So you see, now I've got my graph. Let's check it and see if it likes it. And it does. All right. So let's go to question 9. Question 9, I see, again I have a piecewise defined function. I've got this piece, which is a parabola, this piece, which is a line. Now, this one is a parabola shifted down by 1. Remember, my normal parabola comes through 0, 0. This one is shifted down by 1. Alright, so I grab this from my parabola tool. I got to place the vertex. Alright, so the vertex is there. Now, does my curve open up or open down? Well, this one has a positive lead coefficient, so it opens up and I click. Now, it wants to know where is another point because I need to figure out how wide is this thing. Well, again, what makes x squared minus 1 0? And that's x equals 1. All right, so there's my parabola. It looks good, except it must stop at 1. So therefore, it stops at x equals 1. So it needs to actually stop right there. So I need to chop off a piece. So I'm going to chop it at 1 comma 0. So I'm essentially putting a marker to cut. So now I can grab the eraser tool and I can erase that piece. So here's my parabola that goes up to 1. Now, this is a line, but where does it start? Well, it starts at 1. And what is 3 times 1 minus 3? It's 0. So I need a line that will start right there. Now, it's going up, so it can't go down like this. Where is another point? Well, let's see. What if I plugged in 2? There's my next point there. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. All right, so I'm going to put it right there because that's 2, 3. Okay, so here's the parabola. It links up with this piece of the line, and we check the answer. It's thinking, and yes, it likes that. All right, question 10. In this case, I have a piecewise defined function. It has 3 pieces. Each of the pieces is a constant function that's flat. Now, where does the first one go? The first one goes minus 4 to minus 1. But the minus 4 is a open dot because there's no equal. Alright, so let's see. Minus 4 is the open dot, but it's down at minus 2. Alright, we go to minus 1. It does include it, and that is a closed dot. Okay, so I made my 2 dots. Now I'm going to make my thing that connects them. Alright, this dot to that dot. Okay, so that's my first little piece. Now this next one goes from minus 1 to 0. And there it's 0. Minus 1 is an open dot. Alright, open dot at 0. There's no height. We go to 0. See, 0 is included. Yes. Alright, so now I need my little blue line connecting the 2 dots I put there. So there it's there. So let's see. The first piece is down at minus 2. This one is at 0. We're going minus 4 to minus 1. That looks good. Minus 1 to 0. And the last one goes from 0 to 2 at a height of 2. Not 0. Okay, so that's a open dot there. We go all the way to 2, but that's a closed dot. We're at a height of 2, and now I connect them up. And let's see, does that look right? Minus 2, 0, and 2. Minus 4 to minus 1. Minus 1 to 0, and 0 to 2. Let's see if Connect Math likes it. And it does. So, this is showing you how to go about the process of making these graphs in Connect Math.